Humanity is fried, just fried to a crisp. And most all need to learn how to relax and the many forms of sleep and the many physicians that there could be and the many ways to heal, the many treatments, the many dimensions that you reach into and find spirit. Yeah, and so honor your local shaman or sage or person with a lot of earth and water in their charts. Now is the time to listen on a level that I feel like a lot of people do not know at all. But more and more, what we're going to, especially with Saturn and Pisces, what's going to come into structure more, it's going to come up out of that ether of what is usually not structurable. Yeah, Pisces is going to give people, I just got the feeling of just schools opening up about these mysteries that have been, the higher learning tools will be there access of all to learn something which is the deeper part of ourselves, how to learn, like, dialing in and how that spirit, like the consciousness of everything, every bit of our existence here uh, has is consciousness. It's, even though it's a limited place, and there's a place beyond that known, which, if you think about it, it's, if you're an artist, that's what you're involved with, because there you are, and when you leave, the place is altered. You know what I mean? And that's as good as extraterrestrial, if you knew what the words what meant. Extraterrestrial, that means earthly plane. It just means a layer. It really means an extra layer. So anyway, looking out into the garden, you can see all the different extraterrestrials, ETs. Some of them are highly destructive. I mean, the chickens being here in this habitat is still an observation, one of which that only I could be doing as far as I know, because I've had chickens around here in this area longer than anybody ever, as far as I'm concerned. A lot of people couldn't have chickens up here. They don't. Well, who's crazy enough to put a heater in there with them and keep them overnight? A lot of people are, and that's how, here it is. It's 12 years on into it. I'm burning wood, and chickens are using the electrical. Okay, this is something that people don't really need to hear. I have a little something that's refracting the sunlight here. It's kind of cool. You don't need to know that either. I was just having pure fun like a little tiny girl. Everybody just wants to slap that around. I'm like, sorry. Did you know that I'm protected by a vortex? Whether it's like I know when it's time to leave my vortex, which is like, it's never time to leave my vortex. Sometimes you kind of get lopsided, or you can get maybe you want to pull somebody in, and they can, you get on the edges there, and you're getting lopsided, but it's like, vortex, baby, yeah. Oh, it's just heart chakra talk. I hope you like the light, and what feelings are coming on with full moon in Pisces. That alone is, there's a lot of feeling. The Venus is going to be going forward again by, I think it's September 4th, which is like, really? Venus is going to actually start um, kind of straighten up and start moving forward. It's been kind of doing the moonwalk there, and it's like, when are you going to come back? What it is it's a test on love and our pleasure and our ability to enjoy even the simplest pleasures, to tell you the truth. And the test was, are you hooked into it already? Are you really um, going that way of how to live here on the planet? And I'm about to wrap this up. Not getting any likes anyway. They want to hear about narcissists, and narcissists don't want to hear this. They're like, ah. It just reminds them. And I don't like the subject matter right about now because of the Pisces moon says compassion, show compassion. And you want, and it's like this, the thing is, that an empath doesn't want you to know is that we have, eternity, eternal compassion for the handicapped, I mean, unfortunately, for us, that energetic tap is right there, and then, we say unfortunate because, like, do teachers get paid enough? Do nurses get paid enough? Do babysitters get paid enough? Hell no. So anyway, getting back to, what was I talking about? I was talking about just the ambiance of this full moon, and God, the structure, that, see, I think about it, it's like, okay, so Saturn is going to give structure to our intense emotions at this time. I mean, it's kind of it's just what's happening, and it's a season that will just like kind of come and go, and you can't hold on to it, but just like an agent or a wafting smoke from a shaman or something. It's something that you are going to be doused with, and what's left because of the Saturn moon, the vibration of that is structure. It's kind of a structure, a guideline, even disciplines, and a new way of being, because it's the full moon, and we have other things going on with the Earth planets. The Virgo planets, the sun, the full moon is lit by the sun in Virgo. It's going to cause better daily habits for some people that dare, who are miserable enough to tell you the truth. They probably knew that they had to change for a long time now, and it's like, now you can make that shift. In fact, you're probably already, if you notice, babes, you can't help but to notice that you're doing something completely different in your life. You're, in some way, you're just a completely different person, and you're doing something else on a daily basis even, and thanks to, like, once again, whether that shaman is good or bad, who wafts through our life and hits us upon the head with, either it's a very subtle fragrance, to tell you the truth, some things that can go on. You need to take a rest. See, that's what the idea that spirit wants for humanity. I hear a lot of people talking about the fatigue, and it's like, yes, as Aries has been going through it for the past 18 months, it seems like just a slow tower moment, and now it's like, well, welcome to the club, where you need to, especially now, if you're listening to this, to take care of yourselves. Really, really pamper yourself. Give yourself the thing that you need, just like you would spoil a child. It's not spoiling a child. There isn't anything such that thing. I mean, think about it. I mean, narcissists are deprived of a lot of things of just being left alone, really, and, or to give them everything they need to learn that day and to be happy and fulfilled. Show them there's a possibility of that. They don't know that, and so that's what I mean is do that now for yourself. Just do something you've never done before. And for most people, it's, will you please just relax? Please relax. This is the time. The sleep time, the learning how to meditate, the learning how to just meditate. I can't stress that enough. And it shouldn't be that oh, please try it for 20 minutes. Try it for a little while at a time. Pretty soon, okay, first of all, you can get into the deeper states. You can really get there just by into a deeper resonance. I just can't explain it, but you just dip into that place of knowing that you're completely intact, even without a body, kind of a thing. It's that um, serene and worry-free and real. But my point is like, you know what? There's a shallow state. I mean, that's the shallow state to some people. I mean, but there's just a state like we can come to you from meditation all the time. That's if it's really good material, or a really good talk with hardly any fucking or cussing sounds in it. Damn, ruin that moment. Um, It's most likely coming from a higher state of meditation, but not that, and you can't just say fucking and not come from that. You can know, God, this conversation, sorry about that, I am ruining it. No, you can say that and just be the meditator and say, yes, I know I said that and that too, and it was actually a perfect insert. I mean, there isn't any better of a chime. You won't see any better music or anything happening. You can see it, taste it, touch it, hear it. If it comes from a meditator and they're not putting that much effort in it at all, it's not. It's really actually giving them energy to just celebrate what they're um, supposed to do, which is to pay attention. Pay attention and then do it again better the next time. It's never the same. Never the same. That's the key. You learn to learn, and meditation has to do with clobbering the mind constantly and says, did you see that? You're learning to learn. It's nothing that's stored in there. It's something out there, and you're going to sit, stay.